Wait, I must explain where I'm rushing to. Well, 8 months ago, I was scrolling through Carousell and a box of unusual looking vintage items caught my eye. Cause, I'm kind of a sucker for old stuff. You know, I love to collect old toys, old arcade machines, vintage medical equipment, and retro video games. So I made an offer and called a courier. There were old stamps, old postcards, and a bag of mysterious booklets. Wow! There were many work booklets from the 1930s to the 1980s from Germany. They belonged to two brothers, Wolfgang and Waldemar Schack, both born in the 1920s. The brothers grew up in a time in Germany during the rise of Hitler. Workers would receive a stamp a day in their work booklets to prove their employment. From the documents, I could tell that the brothers worked in many companies over the years, like Book Druckerei Otto Fratzka or Otto Fratzka's book printing. And they weren't just work booklets of the two brothers, but their precious family history as well. It included travel and identity documents from the 1950s to the 1960s. It revealed to me who they were, more about their family, and about their home in Germany, where after World War II, Germany was split into two. Wolfgang stayed back in Germany while Waldemar left with his wife and kids in 1967. These family documents were so precious, they shouldn't remain with me and I must return them back to the family. Rushing for my flight. I made it, off I went. But wait, this doesn't explain how I found the family. To explain this, we need to go back 8 months ago again. The search began with simple methods, searching Wolfgang's name on Google. Not him. Searching Waldemar's name next. Nothing. So I searched his children's names. Then I tried anything related to the family and searched on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Yahoo, and even TikTok. I was desperate. I searched for months on end, but found nothing. Until 6 months later. While on my search, I came across an unusual Excel sheet. I couldn't open it, but after deciphering it, it caught my eye. There was the name of Waldemar's son, Michael, and the Queensland Rail. Maybe they are connected, so I reached out to Queensland Rail. 2 weeks later, Queensland Rail replied saying they would help me connect with Michael. And before I knew it, I received an email from Michael Schack, the son of Waldemar and nephew of Wolfgang.
Hey Wesley, first of all, I would like to apologise for the delay in getting back to you. To be quite honest, I thought that this might be some sort of scam. I mean, it usually is if somebody you've never heard of gets in contact with you offering things. You just can't be too careful these days. Anyway, after a bit of research, I believe that this is okay.
After finding out Michael stayed in Brisbane, I knew I had to meet him and return the Schack family their precious family documents from 100 years ago. And this is why I was rushing for my flight. Off to Brisbane! We decide to meet at the hotel my wife and myself are staying at. I'm so excited to meet him. The only photo I had of Michael was when he was 7 years old. So to recognize him today, he sent me a lovely photograph of him at the bird sanctuary. Michael, where is he? There he is!
Really good to see you. Hi.
So I'm excited to share with you and perhaps we can have a chat.
Everything you have. Quite a bit there, haven't you?
Yeah, so most items actually belong to your uncle Wolfgang. Have you met him before?
I've never met him because he was on the wrong side of the Iron Curtain. Yeah, so he couldn't come over to see us until the wall went down, and he died not long after that. That's what I found really interesting because I don't think we've actually got any photos of Wolfgang. So I do recognise that photo. That was a photo taken just before we left England to come over here. Back then they actually paid you to come over to Australia because trying to build up the population. That is the first time I've known that my father had a middle name.
Oh.
He's always been Waldemar to me.
Oh, interesting. So we're not sure whether it belongs to your dad.
So my father was an avid stamp collector. He certainly collected those. He was collecting until he died, basically. Well, until he lost much of his sight. So he was collecting basically all the way to the end.
Have you told your siblings about these items?
I haven't yet, but I haven't told my brothers and sisters yet, so I'm going to give them a surprise. Well, you've gone through all this effort. I want to give you something too.
Oh, thank you.
I want to give you something Australian.
Oh wow, can I open it?
Yes.
Leaving Brisbane to head back to my family in Singapore, I think about those separated by physical boundaries, political ideals, or different beliefs, yet linked as a species and shared desire to be connected social beings. I hope my journey contributes as a reminder that we are all connected. Sometimes all we have to do is to reach out.